is Instant Miracles.
Angelyn Washaya has been suffering from high blood pressure since 1997. To her, it almost seemed as a slow death sentence.
Let's just watch a first reading.
We see Angelyn with her medication close to her as evidence of her condition. Look at those figures, 167 over 110. Surely that is why this lady desperately needed God's intervention. In this video clip, we see the men of God praying for Angelyn as he commands her blood pressure to go down.
Be normal.
Still holding on to part of her medication, Angelyn seemed to be pleading to the men of God to deliver her from the life of medication dependency. For Angelyn, blood pressure checks on her have become a part of her life. However, today she looks on the machine as it zeroes into her level in a different environment. Surely God watches over all of us.
There's a lot of difference.
Angelyn is moved to tears as she sees the significant change in her blood pressure level in the second check after prayer. This is something else. Angelyn's blood pressure has just dropped significantly from 167 over 110 to 133 over 97 within minutes. Even the doctor can't believe it. No doubt this is truly a miracle. Indeed, the house of God has become a solution center, not just for her, but for everyone. She no longer has to rely on medication to lower her blood pressure. Here we see sheltered Okura having her blood pressure level taken. This is the footage of a blood pressure check before prayer. What classifies hypertension as difficult, dangerous, and deadly is the fact that it is not physically evident like other conditions. It works from the inside, destroying the organs, and sheltered Okura is one such person who is in danger of all this. In such a condition, As a mother, a wife, and probably a professional, how many questions does she ask? And how many answers does she get? Can you really be certain of your future with this condition?
I trust Him, 'cause I believe You're my healer. I believe You are all I need. When I believe, oh, I believe You're my portion. I believe You're more.
Look at her blood pressure level. It's 217 over 125. Surely that's an extremely shocking level. Again, this is a critical case.
My healer, You hold my every moment. You calm my raging sea. You walk with me through fire.
In this clip, the man of God, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa, is shown praying for her earlier.
I command it to go down. Jesus' name.
The medical team checks Shelter's BP level after prayer. Can you imagine what is going on in her mind at this moment in time?
Hold my hand,
For her, this is a defining moment indeed.
calm my raging sea. You walk with me through fire and heal all my disease. I trust Him. I trust Him. 'Cause I believe You're my healer. I believe You are all I need. When I believe, oh, I believe You're my portion.
What a change! Jesus never ceases to amaze. This is unbelievable. From 217 over 125 in minutes, just by the laying on of hands. What is happening here is just exceptional. Take note of the difference between the initial blood pressure level and this current level. Now she has every reason to smile. Let us watch Christine Ziruni as she undergoes her first blood pressure check. Since 1983, Christine Ziruni has been tormented by this condition. This meant that Christine had become dependent on medication for a period of 30 years. 30 years of taking drugs every day is no simple matter. Who would want to be in her shoes?
Calm my raging sea. You walk with me through fire and heal all my disease. I trust Him. I trust Him.
At 208 over 127, That's an awfully high figure as well. Here we see Christine lying on the floor after she had received prayer from the man of God. Now let's see her second reading after prayer. Must be a relief to Christine. Look at the excitement on her face. Her blood pressure has just gone down from 208/127 to 165/104. This can only be God at work. Diana Mahandra has been sick for some days and she's too weak to stand or walk, which is why she had to be carried to this service. Like all the others, she's also anticipating her deliverance from hypertension. The medical team checks her blood pressure before prayer. Let us have a look at Diana's blood pressure level. At 179/105, Diana's blood pressure is also on the high side, meaning that she is in a hypertensive crisis. This might also be a reason for her current state.
Jesus, you're all.
Addressing Diana Mahandra's condition, Prophet Emmanuel Makandiwa simply decrees, "Be normal." Instantly, Diana regains energy, stands up, and she starts to walk without any assistance. For the second blood pressure reading, Diana patiently awaits her result.
Jesus.
Glory!
Yes!
Glory, 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 glory to Jesus.
Isn't Jesus awesome? Diana Mahandra's blood pressure level went down from 179/105 to 160/99.
You're watching Instant Miracles